Hi, I'm Ben Page. I'm Chief Executive at Ipsos MORI. I come to the CCA conference every year, and what I find inspiring about it is just the range of experiences of the people here, the shared experience, but also the fact that constantly we're trying to look at the latest trends and look at what might be happening in the future. That's something we've been doing at the conference this week. And looking in particular at how organisations are going to have to become much more flexible in the future. We're all living now in a world that is characterised by massive uncertainty. I think that's one of the most, since the crash of 2008, which really taught us that you cannot just predict that things continue in a sort of single direction. The need for all organisations now, but particularly those that serve the public directly, face-to-face or over the phone or on the web or however they do it, is the need to be much more adaptive and flexible. And one of the ideas that my group's been looking at this conference is the idea of crowdsourcing, basically call handling, crowdsourcing customer advice, looking at customers as experts who actually work with an organisation. It's already happening. Organisations, things like Wikipedia, are of course created by millions of individuals and create something of huge value to millions more. We can see that with communities like World of Warcraft. So the question is, how can we get on a more routine basis groups of enthusiasts to work on behalf of organisations or to hand problems not to people maybe far away but to actual enthusiasts for the brand, experts, homegrown experts, people who really want to get involved. And I think that's what's been a really interesting discussion. It's clear that although this is already happening, organisations are going to have to be much more flexible and probably accept a bit of risk. But what I would say is that in today's world, risk is almost inevitable, and the challenge for all organisations is how we manage it. Not taking risks ultimately will lead to extinction. One of the things I find most compelling about Apple, and you see all their beautiful, smooth, shiny products that they show at the product launches, if you ever hear Jonathan Ives, their chief designer, talking and see his photos of all of the things that they don't put up there, you will see hundreds and hundreds of failures. And I think one of the things then that this conference shows us is that the industry needs to keep reflecting on how society is, how people want to live their lives, what technology is doing, and again, mostly we're pretty bad at predicting exactly how people want to use technology, which again means keep being flexible and trying new things. And that would be my one, if I've got one leitmotif from the whole conference, it's try something new. In 2012, 2013, we have no choice.